Alright. Howdy, folks. Ooh, that's some contrast. There we go. That's better. Alright, folks. Here we are. Back with my lovely 924. Being said, I also have to fit an EGR pipe down the back of this thing that I just absolutely cannot fit. And then it has to go back through here, all the way through the back behind the torque tube. That's just... It didn't come on the car. I have to have it because I'm in California, and I don't even know if the pipe I have is the right pipe because I've never gotten it to fit. I just had it sent to me by somebody off there, 79 NA, so hopefully it's the right one, but bygones be bygones. In addition, I also have to fix the air compressor and then put in a new O-ring set for the air conditioning system. And then in addition to that, oh, there's Mochi. Mochi, say hi. In addition to that, it's going to get a new starter put in it because I have a new starter. And then the oil pan has to get sealed. First step is pull the hood off. You're going to come over here, get 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, on the exact same side. That looks to be a 15 or something. Alright, I think we're going to start with the top and just move back, remove all the air intake piping and stuff like that. Probably get this out the way. Get all the pipes we can out the way, make sure we label everything. Yeah, you guys are going to be my documentation for how this goes. For my, first of all, personal reference for when I go put this back together. Because let me tell you, I have the memory of a goldfish. So, I use videos to tell me how to put things back together. Alright, so first we're going to start with the air intake boot. Remove the 3 hose clamps, there, and there. Get that off of the metering head, the throttle body, and then this, whatever this is, part of the ignition system and the GR valve, this little one on the back. Get those 3 and it pops right out. So we've gotten the ones off for the fuel injectors. They've been removed. I can't really see it that well, but they've been removed. Now we're going to go on to that one. There's 2 fuel lines on top of each other right there. Then there's one that runs up to here. These 3. So I'll label these 3. Just remove the fuel line and the electrical from the cold start injector here. This guy right here. Fuel lines back off there. And there's 2 more down there. I'll go to those. Next, we're probably going to tackle this guy and getting the air box out and getting this out. And then maybe the fans too. We'll see. Keep you posted. What's up, guys? Back again with another day of this 924. We're back again getting this shipped down. It's a little warm out here in Southern California. You guys can't even see out there. Sunny as shit. Got a little shop dog. Say hi, Mochi. 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 She heard a noise. She's scared. What is it? What is it? What? What? Come on. Come on. She doesn't want to get off her towel. Oh. Front paws off. Come on. Lay down. But, yep, back on this bad girl again today. Right now we're going to move this connector. I don't really know what to call it. I've been calling this the cold start injector. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I'm going to just call this the cold start injector pipe. Or air intake pipe because it comes to the airbox. But that's what I'm going to be removing next, just so I can get some better clearance down there into everything. And then we're going to be labeling everything pretty slowly. So we have a sensor here that has to get labeled. I don't know what that's for. This sensor got labeled already. Gotta label all this stuff, take all this off. Yep, so gonna get started with it. Show you a visual down in there. This is missing because it's part of the emissions system and it wasn't correctly set up on this car yet. Alright. Look how happy she is. Smile! Aw, she's smiling for us. Alright, so here we have part A. The connector, I'm calling this part A because I don't know the technical name for it. So part A, the part A boot goes to that as well. Probably next, I'm gonna pull this rotor off so I can get some more space back there and see what's going on. I'm gonna pull this rotor. Here, let me pause this music. Where's my telephone at? Telephone? Oh.
Lately I've been in my feelings like a hoe. I ain't been really having hope.
Alright, as I said, here's part A. We're calling this guy part A because I don't know what to call it. Here's the connector for part A, slightly broken one. Probably going to remove this rotor, or at least the wires in the top of it, so I can see what's going on here. As you can see, we'll just trace these up. Yeah, this one goes there. This is number 3. This one is number 1, and this one is number 2. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, on to the next step. Got the rotor off. Got the plugs wire pulled. Got them put away over there in that basket, the tool basket. Oh, the tool basket. The price basket. I think the next course of action is probably going to be pull these 2 vacuum lines. One goes to my vacuum amplifier here. The other one's going to go to the vacuum advance for the distributor. So vacuum advance is the back one. This the front one, the throttle body. Pull that. Pull him off to the side here. Let him just hang out. Vacuum advance, a little stiffer. Pull him, just wrap him up down here for now. Next step is probably going to be pull this ground right here, so we have the ground to the battery cable. Yeah, so we have the ground to the battery cable. Come in right here to the back of the block, the back of the head, sorry. So we'll pull that guy and then we'll go on from there. Next thing we're doing is removing all the spaghetti out of here. So as you can see, the brown wire, it's hard to see, but this one here is a brown and white wire, and then the one below is a brown wire. So the brown wire goes to the left of the temperature sensor and the brown and white goes to the right. And then we have this white connector here that goes to the back of the metering head on the throttle body. I'm just calling that a metering head. That's what I think it is, but who knows. If not, whatever this is, this white connector connects to the back of it. And then, do we have anything else to pull in the way of connectors over here? Oh, we also have this ground. There's a ground right here on top of the engine lift spot. What is that? Yeah, that goes into that harness. Okay, yeah, so there's a ground there too. So that's gonna have to come off, and that ground connects the coil as well. Okay, cool. We're gonna get that pulled. I'll get back to you. Shop Dog Luis. Say hi, Luis. Alright, so I'm making some good progress. Disconnected the harness from this little clip here. I disconnected this first from the median head, and then pulled the harness through, just pinched it. Also got this ground disconnected. This ground sits down here under this bolt right here for the intake runners. Got this connector disconnected from the back of the median head back here. This guy goes like that. Yeah, we're gonna keep going from here. Got most of that disconnected. Probably gonna disconnect this cam or this position sensor for the distributor or whatever that is. I don't know. I think that's a position sensor. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be something else. Disconnect this sensor here from the distributor, and then after that, what else we got in here? After that, I want to get this harness out of the way, but she's pretty in there still. So it looks like we might find out where Mr. Brownie goes. Oh, Mr. Brownie goes over there. So that one that I'm tugging on runs up to there, to that air intake box. He runs under the manifold and comes up right here to this guy. That's the same wire, so we'll get that guy pulled and move on from there, and also pull this one. The one on the left is white and tan, and the one on the right is orange and yellow. Alright, moving on, we're gonna disconnect, it's hard to see, but those two lines back there, gonna disconnect both of those, and then also disconnect that cable that connects to this little metal cable. Disconnect this bad boy right here. Get that all freed up, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna try and leave as much connected as I can, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, onwards. Alright, so just got the distributor pulled off. It was just one nut right here held on with a plate. It's the same one that you loosen to adjust it. You just take it off, take the holding plate off, pull it off. Now we're going after these two guys back here again. We're going to really just clean this whole backside out, get everything out of here, make sure everything's disconnected. Door just slammed on me. Probably get this check valve off. Yeah, we'll go from there. I'll keep you updated. Alright, moving on, guys. We have this blue and yellow, or green and yellow connector. It connects down here. Impossible to see but under that little guy. Coolant temp sensor, I'm guessing, or coolant sensor. In addition to that, we also have the oil sensor back here, the oil temp sensor, or the oil pressure sensor back here. So gotta get that guy. He's black and green, it looks like, so we'll pull both of those off. And then this harness should be free to come out, and then we'll go from there. Alright, next step is down. Just got one of the coolant sensors off. There's actually another one. It's gonna be really hard to see, but it's actually hiding all the way back there underneath where we pulled the other one off of. There's one, oh yeah, you can just see it. You see it back there? It's in the dark, but you can see where that cable runs to it right there. It's back there. That one's gotta come off too. But there's two on the oil pressure sensor. This 8mm was kind of a bitch to get off. It's really tight back there, especially with this curving up firewall. It was tight to get back there. Not the funnest ever, but we got it. On to the next. Like I said, gonna pull that other coolant sensor off. Come on, Jags, Matt, stay with me here. We're gonna pull that other coolant sensor off. Get that pulled. Probably pull the remaining lines we have. I think there's one more coolant line I gotta get off over there. That's got that weird. This one connects to it. This line connects to it back here. See that thing? I'm pointing at that with the metal little hook there, the plastic bit. Yeah, this coolant temperature or this coolant pipe here connects to it. So I'm gonna just pull the whole sucker out. Make life easy. All right. As you can see, we removed the distributor rotor housing. There's 3 bolts on that, all 10 mils, one here, one on the lower bottom, and then one on the other middle side on the right. And then we also pulled off this bad boy right here. This connector was just not coming off, and I didn't want to break it, so I just pulled it off. It sits right there where that white flaky stuff is. There's 2 bolts on it. One there, one there. It sits like that. It connects to that hose right there, the firewall.